Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for the full moon in Capricorn. I am using a tarot spread for these just to see what comes up. So I will be pulling clarifiers for them as well, and we'll see what comes out. All right, Spirit. What energy surrounds Aries during this full moon? What energy surrounds Aries during this full moon? All right. What is being brought to light at this time? Something Aries has accomplished over the past lunar cycle. Why is this accomplishment important? Well, that's beautiful. How can Aries avoid imposter syndrome? And what is the best way for Aries to be strong at this time? It's lovely, friends. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Coins, which talks about balance. Okay, so maybe Aries needs to do a little bit more balancing at this time, or you are. So the first card that came out is the Six of Swords. So the energy that's surrounding you for the full moon is moving forward, right? You're leaving the things behind, you're moving forward. We're going to pull more on that in a minute. The second card, what is being brought to light at this time? It is the Seven of Wands. So you could feel that you are having to defend yourself, defending your position. Maybe you're holding something back, feeling pushed into a corner, backed into a corner. This cat looks extremely upset in this picture here, right? Feeling defensive, possibly. So that's interesting. All right, I'm excited to go through this, actually. Okay, so something you've accomplished over the past lunar cycle is the Hermit, is what came out. So going within, finding the answers that you need, figuring out what is holding you back or why you feel this standoffish energy, or that you have to be defending something. Why is this accomplishment important? Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups and the Star. This was important because you needed to walk away from something that was no longer serving you so you could get to what it is that you wish for, right? The as above, so below. You went within to defeat this thing, whatever this is, and so you could walk away from something that was emotionally unfulfilling toward what it is that you'd like to have in your life, right? And then how can you avoid imposter syndrome is the Fool. So the Fool talks about brand new beginnings, right? Taking a leap of faith. So just doing it, right? And then what is the best way for me to be strong at this time? So the Wheel of Fortune came out. So ending cycles. There is a new cycle that's trying to take place. All right, so I'd like to pull some clarifiers. Tell me about the Six of Swords, Spirit. We've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Okay, so you're moving away from karmic patterns and conflict. I feel like it's there's something that you were probably doing in a cyclical pattern, right? With this Wheel of Fortune here. You were doing this cycle over and over again and maybe waiting for it to sow new seeds, but instead it brings you conflict. You were waiting for it to give back to you, right? Whatever this thing is, the cycle that you're ending. Seven of Wands. Six of Wands. Okay, so it was, you were blocking a victory. Whatever this cycle is that you're ending, is King of Cups, Ace of Cups on the bottom. So something emotionally was blocking a victory for you. something that you may have thought was going to bring you happiness, right? Fulfillment. Can I get another one for 7 of Wands, please? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the offer was too small, whatever it was. So you're going towards something new. You're going to get a victory or an offer from something, but it could be a small offer. Or this could have happened, right? That's what's being brought to light. The Hermit. Queen of Swords. Yep. Gaining discernment. You went within to gain discernment over these things, right? Whether it's emotional, mental, physical, whatever it is. And Judgment. Yeah, discernment, right? So Queen of Swords, Judgment. You made a judgment call to cut certain things out of your life that no longer serve you. We have the Page of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Lovers on the bottom. This could be some type of love offer. Doesn't have to be, though. Something emotionally. You detached from something that was not a good cycle for you. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, please. Ace of Swords. Yeah, the truth is that you needed to walk away. You found the truth within this. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Wow. It's pretty interesting. So you got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. So these are major changes that needed to take place in your life. With the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, you're walking toward things that make you feel more passionate. The 5 of Wands is usually a card of them practicing, right? They're playing with each other and learning. So it could be that you're learning new skills at this time. It doesn't always have to mean that, though. It's just what's coming to mind. It looks like they're fighting, though, even though they're not. And then the 7 of Cups can talk about confusion. Maybe you don't know which way to go. Maybe you have too many irons in the fire. It also talks about having many options. So it could be either or, right? You could have many options and you don't know which one to choose. Or you have finally found discernment. You're walking away from multiple options and going toward whatever the star may be for you. The Tower is on the bottom, and the Ace of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So the Tower, big, huge change, right? Ace of Cups, something that's completely fulfilling. And the 6 of Cups talks about going, it's like a nostalgia card or something from the past or past life or childlike feeling. So maybe your inner child needs some healing. I may actually pull some of those cards. Tell me about the Star, please. Temperance. Yeah. You're alchemizing is what I heard. Alchemizing. Turning something into something else. And the Chariot. Yeah, that's what's going to move you forward. So you are moving forward as you alchemize these emotions. Water represents emotion. So as on the Temperance card, she's holding 2 cups and pouring the water back and forth. And once you do that, right, when you temper those emotions, that's what creates this forward movement. This is something that could have started in Cancer season. It's the Chariot, right? 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands. This could be any type of relationship that may have like a business partnership, work relationship, friendship, family member, significant other, whatever, that was feeling a little bit burdensome, right? You were feeling burdened by it and maybe overthinking sort of some situations, which kept you in this mind space of feeling stuck. So you could have felt stuck. But now, because you're tempering those things, you went within, decided what needed to be cut out, made judgment calls on those. You're moving forward, letting go of chaos, conflict, have new options, right? And moving into this tempered position and moving forward. Tell me about the Fool. Hangman. Yeah, 6 of Swords. 10 of Wands. Yep. Makes total sense, y'all. 10 of Pentacles. I do not read reversals, just so you know. So we have the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So you are leaving behind, you're moving away quickly to calmer waters, calmer things, and things that are burdensome. You are letting them go. You're going to start this new beginning. Toward a 10 of Pentacles, and you know that that's what's best for you. You could be getting messages around from Spirit around this, that's what's best for you. The Moon is on the bottom. Maybe you don't know how this is going to go for you. You have no idea, but that's what part of taking the leap of faith is, right? You don't know how it's going to land, so you just do it anyway. Avoiding imposter syndrome. That's what this was, right? How can you avoid imposter syndrome? By knowing your truth. By knowing exactly what is this burden to you. Moving away from those things. The High Priestess talks about truth to me, especially with the Ace of Swords out here as well. So it's knowing your truth. Understanding that you do have, you know the answer. The imposter syndrome is only there for a reason, and it's to show you which direction to go. The Moon, the Hanged Man. Yeah. So the imposter syndrome could keep you stuck in this loop of being the Hermit and then being the Hanged Man. 1115 on my recording. So it's new beginnings and change. So it's taking that space where you may be overthinking way too often and spinning it into, yes, I know that this is true. Yes, I'm tempered in this space, and moving forward with it. I've been dealing with doubts of that myself. So what is the best way for Aries to be strong at this time, which is the Wheel of Fortune? Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. That is way too many cards, but the Wheel of Fortune did pop out at the bottom. Please tell me, Spirit. Thank you. Three of Swords. Page of Wands. One more, please. And the Sun. Yeah. So the best way for you to be strong at this time is to get some healing in. Okay? So start healing the parts of you that feel painful. That Three of Swords talks about pain and heartbreak, right? Putting yourself out there into something that something brand new that you have passion for, and that's what's going to illuminate this new cycle for you. This is a cycle that has been going for some time, is what I'm hearing. You could be moving. I see that this wheel on here is actually landed on the house, so you could be moving, and the Chariot does show movement as well, so you could be moving homes, jobs, whatever. Doesn't have to be. But the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands, to me, it talks about finding a new passion. Pages are children cards, right? So it's doing things that light up your inner child, doing things that are brand new with a childlike mindset, right? And that's what's going to bring that sunshine back in your life. The truth, illuminate things. Just make it, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, so just making your life happier. And it's been a long time coming, the healing of relationships and a new beginning. Wow, that's pretty beautiful. Is there any advice we can give Aries before we pull some oracle cards? We have the Four of Cups, the Empress, and the Strength card. Okay, so Four of Cups, Empress, Strength card. Show them to you here. So the Four of Cups actually talks about like an apathy. And not seeing, I always see this Four of Cups as like there's a hand here coming out of thin air. It's like not even, you don't even see the options. You're looking at these options like I don't even have anything. I don't have anything new or anything to go toward, right? So you don't see this one. Spirit is like, hey bro, I'm giving you one right here, but you just have to look up and look at it, right? So there could be an option that you have kept on the shelf, is what I'm hearing, kept on the shelf for quite some time. It could be an Empress, right? Or it could be somebody specific to you. It could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. But this, right, could also be that I heard you're putting yourself on the shelf, right? Not stepping into this Empress energy. And that's literally the Strength card comes out when we're talking about how to be strong at this time. Maybe stepping into your Empress energy and fulfilling those parts of yourself. And we did have a bunch of cards about new passions come out, right? The Page of Wands. Step into that Empress energy, that feminine energy where you're receiving more instead of giving. I'm going to pull some cards from the, what in the heck is this called? The Moon Oracle deck. I don't even remember what it's called now. I'm pretty sure that's what that says. What do we have for Aries for this new moon or full moon in Capricorn? Step out of your comfort zone. The North Node, which is interesting because Aries is the North Node right now, at least for the next few months. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. One more. Your commitment is being tested. And I'm going to take this one because it flipped too. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So I'm getting that this Strength card is, yes, Leo. But when we think about Leo, it is, Leos are very much confident. They have confidence. They're self-assured. They are very much in tune with their self-love, right? And it's standing in that power. They're very much the sun and the lion, right? So step out of your comfort zone. This cycle that you've been playing it safe for way too long, okay? So Spirit wants you to understand that you are good enough for whatever you could absolutely want in your whole life. These wishes and dreams that you want with this Star card, you are absolutely deserving of everything that you could ever want in this life. Your commitment to what you want is being tested, okay? So when we want something from Spirit, Spirit's going to see how serious you are about that thing. What are sacrifices you're going to make to get it? How are you going to be when that thing comes? How are you going to act or carry it or handle it, or, well, you know what I mean? These are all going to be little tests and I say tests very lightly because these are growth periods, right? Where we get the small ones. And then we are going to be in Mercury retrograde shadow period, like very soon if we're not already. And that's going to have you going back into the things that you've built so far and seeing, are they stable? Are these what I want? Is this working for me? And if it isn't, it's going to give you time to do the readjustments. And then confidence is your key to success, right? Understand that you hold that power. You are also a fire sign. So you hold that power of confidence. And that goes right along with that imposter syndrome where it's like you just have to know that you know that you know that you know. Just know and move forward with those things. Yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped you in any way. Yeah, I'll see you again next time. Bye.